had two drivers for our trip to Jordan, Ali and Hisham. Both were fantastic and made our trip so much easier. They were always on time, answered any questions we had, and always gave us advice on how to make our time more memorable. We were a group of 4 women traveling to Jordan, and we couldn't have felt any safer. It was an amazing trip and made even better by the hospitality of the Jordanian people, especially Ali and Hisham. I will most definitely go back to Jordan, and I would highly recommend the Jordanian mappers. Had an amazing visit to Jordan with a driver who was also a guide in the end to match. Hisham was brilliant, driving us wherever we needed to go, plus organizing anything you needed at discounted rates. Highly recommended this company and Hisham in particular. The tour company was excellent. They provided new van and driver, great price and great experience. It's without a doubt 10/10. Fantastic experience. Driver was professional and respectful. I enjoyed my experience a lot. No frills. No hidden fees. Very communicative. Traveling in Jordan, from the southern border, crossing the desert of the Valley of the Moon Wadi Rum, entering in the lost city of Petra, then walking through the streets of its capital Amman, and finally on a journey towards the Dead Sea, was only possible with guides and specialized drivers, whose responsibility, knowledge, punctuality and professional work made our journey in Jordan a beautiful and incomparable experience. A trip to remember without a doubt. We highly recommend this transportation services for their professionalism. Consuelo Chavez, Ecuador. Hisham and his drivers were wonderful. Ahmad, who drove us from Amman to Wadi Rum, was great about making pit stops for us along the way and telling us about the local landscape, and Aladdin, who drove us from Wadi Rum to Petra, and then Petra to the Dead Sea, was so good with showing us great sights along the way and teaching us some Arabic. All very professional, friendly and accommodating. Cannot recommend their services highly enough. I booked transportation to Sun City Camp and then to Petra. Hisham was amazing. He made sure my entire trip, even after he dropped me off, was amazing. He even helped me book activities during my stay in Wadi Rum. Having him as a driver and a guide really made my trip special. I couldn't have had a better experience. Thank you so much. We booked all our transfers in Jordan with Hisham, Amman, Wadi Rum, Petra, back to Amman. He was very easy to communicate with prior to trip and during trip. His driver Aladdin was always on time, polite, and very kind. Van was very clean. He was fantastic. Definitely recommend. Excellent availability and service. There were 6 of us, and the transfer from Wadi Rum to Aqaba and then from the city to the airport was excellent.